Hello, hello. Kay from Just a Seeker here. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you to who has. We really appreciate it. I say we because my partner is 3 years old. She's my sidekick. On certain things. Cases like this, I'm okay with my child kind of hearing about it only because it's going to teach her. Teaches her what to watch out for. All right. Oh, so is this the van? Here we go, you guys.
Around 6 to 6:30 p.m.
This is at the Spread Creek dispersed camping area. We got there and there was a huge gravel lot, and we decided we wanted to try to drive more toward the back because we had heard the views were better back there. So we were heading back on this long dirt gravel road.
And we came across a white van that had Florida plates, a small white van. We were going to stop and say hi because we're from Florida too, but the van was completely dark. There was nobody there, so we decided to continue on our way.
Yeah, the van looked like it was pretty much kind of abandoned. We figured maybe they were out hiking or they were just chilling inside. There was no doors open. It was just kind of, neat to see a Florida plate, on the other side of the country. It's not something you see all the time.
But we wanted to include this in the video just in any way that we can help and get this out there to be able to find Gabby Petito. So if you could share it, if you know anything, please don't hesitate.
Yeah, as we're coming up on it, we're approaching it up here on the left-hand side. This is most definitely Gabby Petito's Ford Transit van. It's kind of wild, like it's saying a little bit because we drove past. We actually weren't able to find any sites, and we ended up driving back through solid again. I hear his on the left. So.
And I slowed it down so you can possibly. See it a little bit better.
But kind of freaky for a late Saturday evening, but we just kind of had a brain fart. Oh my God, there's that.
So we obviously can't see much, but there's a hat in the windshield. Looks like a sun hat. Zahi, you took mommy's phone? I asked you for my phone and then you didn't give it to me. Can you go get my phone? Please? It's ringing. Okay, never mind. It's not important. It's Sunday anyway. Okay. not raining right now. It's windy.
It's not raining, Mama. It's off.
I can't really see
It's
much of anything else in there. I wish I could. I'm not on my phone, so I can't screenshot it. Excuse me. Let's see. I can't really see much. It looks like there's something sitting right there. But it looks pretty much, like they said, pretty dark, empty. But, I mean, they could be in that direction. I'm thinking more along the lines of that direction. Because normally you're going to park on the side where you're going to be going off into. But, and this was on the 27th around 6:30. Let's continue. Let's speed it up a little bit. We'll just go with that because that's pretty close to normal. All right.
And so if you get anybody can help, I know the FBI is looking for all the help they can get on the case.
I would not recommend it. Just
any sites, and we ended up driving back through, saw it again, but here it is on the left. So,
and I slowed it down so you can possibly see it a little bit better.
but kind of freaky for a late Saturday evening, but we just kind of had a brain fart. Oh my God, there's that van. So if you get anybody can help, I know the FBI is looking for all the help they can get on the case.
I would not recommend it. Just don't do it. Go on a different night because this sucks. Welcome back to Red, White, and Bethune. This month.
All right, so there you have that. I do think that could be the van. Well, it obviously is the van. But now we're going to go back to the beginning here. Why? Because we are going to slow it down a little bit and just pay attention to what's around. I mean, you have meadows, you have trees, you obviously have mountains. I mean, she could be back there. There's obviously going to be a river, maybe that goes into a lake or something back here. I'd say more along the lines of like a fast flowing river, maybe. Because when you have mountain terrains and stuff, you get some pretty good creeks and whatnots going through. So it makes up their own water. The water will start coming up from the ground. So that's how the animals survive. In case you guys didn't know that. But we are going to watch this one more time.
2021. We got camera footage going through the Grand Tetons Park around 6.
You see how thick it is? So we need to keep all that in mind. Well, no, they got the RV, so they probably got the TV and everything else. They're clamping. They're not doing much camping. They're clamping. There's nothing wrong with that. Not hating. That's how my mom prefers it too. Give me TV, make sure I have some kind of cell service or a way to charge my phone at least. She could play her games and. So there's definitely nothing wrong with that. Oh, you see all over here. See a little bit of trash litter, whatever. Because we're going to be coming up on the van pretty soon. I mean, look at how thick these trees are. I want to slow it down just a little bit more, you guys. Here we go. I think that's about where the van's gonna be. And I heard that the bear out here are just so angry, hungry, really hungry. Where laundry is hiding or missing or camping or hiking out or whatever. I heard there's a lot of alligators or crocodiles. You see that? I'm a camper, you guys. I'm big on camping. I love to go out and shoot. So, I mean, people out here, if you hear a gunshot or anything like that, you're not going to think nothing of it. You're really not. So keep that in mind too. We don't know if he had any kind of weapons, but you're going to obviously get away. You see that mountain up there and stuff. There's cliffs out here. There's downhill slopes. Like straight mountain terrain. Mountain. This is mountain. This is the kind of camping that me and my dad and everybody, we do. We go up into the middle of nowhere. We go camping. You have a lot of mountain lions, I'm sure. Wolves, who knows? Coyotes. There is literally no telling. I mean, look at it. It's hard to say which direction that they went, but thank God that who filmed this remembered and, brought it out, because now they have something more to work with in an area. I'm thinking that this was the spot. Oh, poor Gab. I think that what happened is maybe he beat her up or something, like in a moment of rage. Got really irritated or something with her and really didn't mean to. And he probably felt like a jackass and ended up running. I don't know if she actually passed right then or what, but I'm sure that he's scared shitless. I don't think what happened was, he probably wasn't in his right mind. Let me put it like that. I don't think he's much of a violent person, per se. Not in that sense. But if you guys remember, too, his sister already came out talking past tense. Coming up on it, I believe. Okay. So they could have... Man, it's so hard to tell. See, me, if I'm going to go camping or fishing or anything like that, hunting, whatever, whichever side of the forest or the road, I guess, that I'm going to be heading into is the side where I'm going to park my vehicle. So here it is. See, there's a little bit of a path there that you could tell is traveled quite frequently, but oh, Brian, what happened to Gabby? That's a big open walk space. You have a better chance of being seen walking out there with somebody and walking back without. However, you are in the middle of nowhere. This is more wooded. So I'm going to say that they grabbed their backpacks or whatever with the intention of camping out, obviously, with Gabby having no idea of what her fate was that night. And I think that they went this way. Why? Because it's thicker. That's where you would want to camp. You're going to go find some thick wood to camp into. Yeah, that's a long walk, excuse me, of the meadows. Yeah, I really think that he walked this way with her. I think so. This open path right here. Back into the woods. Because, I mean, it just makes more sense to me. If you're going to go camping, you're not going to go walk to the other side of a meadow. Because if that's the case, you're going to keep on driving and go around the mountain and go to the other side. And then, find some wooded spot to go camping into. So I'm thinking that they went in this direction. More into the forest, into the woods. Oh my. What are we going to do about this, you guys? I am getting this information actually from Daily Mail, just so everybody is aware. That's where my credit goes to. And it was posted not too long ago. Because that is the source that Gabby's mother is using. This is the source. So everything is current, up to date. Here you guys go. So you guys, if you want to screenshot it or whatever you want to do with it, there it is. Okay. So now we have a time frame. We have a better time frame. See this? It's a very important piece of information as it pretty much starts the timeline, which is on the 27th. And then he hitchhiked on the 29th around 5:30. We've already seen this one. We'll play it because I don't know who's seen it or not.
Hi, my name is Miranda Baker, and on August 29th, my boyfriend and I picked up.
By the way, my internet is crappy. We have a bad storm right now, so.
Brian at Grand Teton National Park.
Okay, obviously.
At 5:30 at night at Coulter Bay.
Okay, it's like as soon as I started talking. You know what? Whatever. So the moral of the story is there's that.
I'm hoping this can help someone identify him because I saw him from TikTok.
Alright, I put that on mute because, every time I start my mic, it wants to start playing again. And I'm sure that we've all seen that already. And I honestly don't want to spend a whole lot of time on Gabby today. But we're having a bad storm right now. My internet is very, very splotchy. So, I'm going to come back in a little bit and we are going to do some more updates because there's just so much. There's so much. These poor people. We need to find Gabby. We need to find Summer. We need to find Brian. put it into all this madness, man. The madness, man. Okay. Adios. Bye.